Hello everyone, this is John from Compass Rose Bushcraft, and this afternoon I want to introduce you to a garment that I have been wearing for about a year now as part of my winter wear. It's made by a Canadian company out of Montreal by the name of Boreal Mountain Anoraks. I'll bring the logo forward so that you can take a good close look at that. This is a cotton canvas anorak, a 10-ounce cotton canvas. It is made near Montreal, again a Canadian company. It markets for about $240 US. It comes in a number of grades of design, so that you can get a kangaroo pocket on it, or you can get various trims on it, some fur around the hood, or some decorative trim for around the pocket or for around the cuffs. That's your choice when you order it. This is the basic winter anorak, or Arctic anorak as they call it. It has a full hood with a peak that comes out over the face, and I'll put it on in a moment or two so you can see that. It has good brass grommets for the closure at the neck, and is a good full-length garment. Comes down to about the knees on me, and that provides for good coverage. The canvas is not waterproof as such, but it is certainly water resistant from my experience. It breathes well, so that you tend to bleed off the moisture. It doesn't build up in the under layers that you're wearing during the winter, and I have found it to be just an exceptional garment in wearing a layered winter wear for conditions down to about -35 wind chill for the area of Canada that I live in. And I've walked with it in all kinds of conditions, because in training last year for my walk on the Trans-Canada Trail, I started early in the spring and was out in some really atrocious weather, including one day when I was out for a walk in a freezing rainstorm and came back, and there was a carapace of ice all over the anorak, but I was still dry and warm inside of it. And one of the reasons I bought this is that over a number of years, except for those times when I'm doing lightweight hiking, I've started to wear natural fibers again, because I found them to wear harder than some of the modern fibers and be less vulnerable to things like sparks from a fire pit. At any rate, I'll put this anorak on so you can see it, and I'll describe it a little further. So this is the anorak on my body, and as you can see, it has good length from shoulders down to just at or slightly below the knees on me, at least when I'm not wearing a belt, which provides good protection for the whole of the upper body and all of the organs there, but also for the groin and for the large muscles of the upper leg. It also has good length on the arm, so that when you are out in the winter, you put on gloves or mitts. There's good coverage down almost to the knuckles here, so that you prevent the wind from getting up under or from chafing or chapping around the wrist, and it gives good protection on the arms overall. The hood is a very full hood, and as you can see as I pull it up, has good coverage. If you wear it loose like this, it has a good peak, sits out, but you can also snug it in around the face using the pulls for the hood, and pull them up tight like that. And then to really snug it down, you can pull on the cord at the neck, and there's a piece of canvas across here, so it prevents the wind from whistling in through at the neck. And you pull that tight, snug it down, and tighten it up, and it gives a good, fairly windproof closure to the hood, which gives good abundant coverage for over the glasses, the face, and prevents too much air from circulating through there, prevents wind from getting in. It's a very comfortable garment to wear. It moves well and is flexible, and provides good protection against the wind. Now, during the cold months, I will wear this with two different setups. In temperatures from about 15 degrees Celsius down to about 0 Celsius, I will wear it with a light woolen sweater, and this has no hood on it, and it but it is comfortable. It doesn't collect moisture and breathes well with the Anorak, and I have always, in temperatures in that range, been very comfortable wearing it. And then at much colder weather, down to about minus 25, maybe minus 35 with the wind chill, I will wear it with the wool blanket shirt that I have that has a hood. And I'll put this kit on in just a moment so you can see what it looks like on. But one of the things I have found is that if I wear this and then put a cinch belt on at the waist, it prevents the wind from getting up under the Anorak and keeps me warm and dry in all of the weathers in which I've used it. So this is the full winter kit with a base layer and possibly another layer depending on how cold it is. The wool blanket shirt with the hood, kind of an Anorak, woolen Anorak, and then the canvas Anorak over it. When it's really cold and I want a head cover, I pull up the hood, or although a toque is also great, and pull the Anorak forward, and then I'm able to do up the various closures and bring it in close around the face to keep the wind out and the warmth in. The canvas provides good wind shelter from it, which allows the warmth of your body to stay within and yet still bleed off the moisture. This has been a very comfortable kit to wear. It's some of my most comfortable winter clothing, and whenever I go out for a long walk or hike, this is the kit that I will wear during the winter time. I think it's important to say as well that the company is very easy to deal with. When I was trying to buy it, the Anorak, I made a phone call to them to be sure of sizing, and they were very helpful as they spoke to me online. Once again, just to let you know that the Anorak can come in various trim types, some decorative stuff, and some wool around the hood if that's what you would like to order. Also, you can get the kind of kangaroo pocket for it that allows you to carry stuff on the front of the Anorak. Important to say as well that I'm not sponsored by Boreal Mountain Anoraks. Simply, it's a product I found online and I found to be of great utility as I try to enjoy the winter to the best of my ability in this part of Canada. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is John from Compass Rose Bushcraft saying thank you for watching.